Hello and welcome back to Phonics Reading YouTube channel. We are learning tricky words and this is lesson 3. In this lesson, we will be learning 12 more tricky words and we will read sentences with tricky words. Let's start. What is a tricky word? Tricky words cannot be sounded out. Like, if you want to read this word, you cannot read it as ya, oh, ah, or ya, ow. It doesn't make any sense. We have to read it as y-o-u. You. You is a tricky word. Let's learn the other words. Y-O-U-R, your. C-O-M-E, come. S-O-M-E, some. Come and some are not magic-y words. S-A-I-D, said. H-E-R-E, here. L-I-V-E, live. G-I-V-E, give. Live and give are also not magic-y words. L-I-T-T-L-E, little. D-O-W-N, down. W-H-A-T, what. W-H-E-N, when. To learn the tricky words, say the spellings and practice writing. You can watch these videos to learn the other tricky words. Link is given in the description. Are you ready to read? Let's start. What is a tricky word? Is. Your. Tricky word. Name. Name is a magic word. Here letter A and E together are making A sound. Name. What is your name? What do you do on the farm? What do you and the are tricky words. What do you do on the farm? The tricky word E, puppy. Here Y is making E sound. When Y comes at the end of a word, it can make E or I sound. The puppy was is a tricky word. Very is a tricky word. Cute. Cute. Cute is a U magic word. Here, letter U and E together are making U sound. Cute. Cute. The puppy was very cute. Children can practice writing these sentences to master the tricky words. Have, tricky word. You, tricky word. Been. E is a digraph. On. Wind. Wind. Mill. Windmill. Have you been on a windmill? Come, tricky word. Here, tricky word. For. Your, tricky word. Dinner. Is a digraph. Come here for your dinner. You is a tricky word. Must. Give. Tricky word. This is a digraph. Pen. To. Tricky word. Your. Tricky word. Sister. As a digraph. You must give this pen to your sister. Can you identify the tricky words? There are many tricky words, isn't it? They, tricky word. Are, tricky word. To, tricky word. Come, tricky word. In, here, tricky word. Soon, is a digraph. They are to come in here soon. Very good. I, tricky word. Like, tricky word. To, tricky word. Have, tricky word. Fun. On. Your, tricky word. Swing. Is a digraph and swa is a consonant blend. I like to have fun on your swing. Some is a tricky word. Of. You, again a tricky word. Can. Come, tricky word. With is a digraph. Us. Some of you can come with us. Look at this sentence. Other than T, all the other words are tricky words. Isn't it interesting? Let's read. They, tricky word. Want, tricky word. To, tricky word. Have is a tricky word. Some, tricky word. T, E is a digraph. They want to have some tea. Max. Said, tricky word. The, tricky word. T was, tricky word. Good. Is a digraph. Max said the tea was good. You can learn the digraphs by watching our digraph videos. Who is a tricky word. Has. Lost. This. pen. Who has lost this pen? My, tricky word, little, tricky word, cat, is very, tricky word, hungry. Is a digraph and Y is making E sound in hungry. My little cat is very hungry. What? Tricky word. Can. You. Tricky word. See. E is a digraph. Down. Tricky word. There. Tricky word. Other than can and see, all the other words are tricky words in this sentence. What can you see down there? Now, can you try reading the next few sentences on your own? Let's do it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.